What's up everyone, I'm Matt with Ozark Overland Adventures, and we've got the Gladiator here at the headquarters of XTrusion Overland, who make the most killer bed racks for any vehicles, but especially for the overlanding market. It's awesome. What I'm doing here is the back end of Sully is getting a makeover. I've got a new tent that's coming and want to kind of revamp the rack a little bit. I'm raising it up because of the style tent that we've got. And while we're here, we're going to kind of brainstorm maybe some different ideas and see what we can come up with. But I'm super happy to be here. They've got this brand new shop. They've got their own tools to work and mold the extrusion. It's going to be a good day. First thing we have to do is get all the old lights and stuff that I have mounted to this off so we can get the new shell on. All right, we've got the old rack off. Now it's time to get the new rack on. We are, with the changes that they've made, we're able to do some slightly different things. It's going to be a full height rack because my tent's going to be the flat wedge style that's going to go above the cab, and I'm super pumped. This rack has done so well. I can't believe I've had this thing a year. It's it has literally changed how I access my gear and just solved a whole bunch of problems that my previous just normal traditional rack didn't do. All right, so this is my old rack, and they've made some major improvements in the last year with how the extrusions attach to each other. I used this plate system. They also had some gussets, but I went with these plates. Alan, walk me through what's different. What's new now?
So the biggest difference is going to be the way that we attach the extrusion to the, from the side braces to the top braces or the crossbars. And this way we basically get a low profile socket screws directly to the extrusion and then a couple of screws towards the crossbar. And this makes a mechanical joint that it's a lot stronger than the previous version. So
and looks a lot better too. You don't have the flat bars or the big gussets in the corners, and I like that a lot better. Whose brainchild was that?
Who's what?
So whose brainchild was that?
Mine.
That was yours? Well done, sir. Well done.
Yeah. We tested a few different things. Actually, the first version that we did of this, it was completely flush here, and we put a screw inside the channel.
I remember you showing me that, yeah.
And it looked great, but at the end of the day, it was hard to tighten the screws and get through the channel. Right. So this was a lot simpler from an installation perspective. So ease of use was also important, and this proved to be the best case scenario.
I like it.
It's about the same.
I think so.
Same height and everything.
Right now we are measuring the height of the molly panels and how they're going to work.
Very scientifically.
I think it's going to be perfect. And we've moved the crossbars that were here to here on the side, just to add some additional, attachment points for lights, and takes up some of the space here from the molly panels. Well, that is clean. Clean cut. That is a lot better than my little miter saw at home. Wow. The hinge mounts for the little side plates have been improved too. And they've got these little brass races in there. Makes for a much smoother mechanism than the original ones. That'd be awesome. One of the coolest things about working with the extrusion pieces is they can customize sizes, lengths to your needs. What we're currently working on now is getting the length of the swing arm just right and the width just right. He's cutting the support brackets that they're going here that the plates will attach to, and I was about to tap them. Looks like something at my dentist's office. So they are actually able to CNC cut all of their brackets and hardware and stuff. So out of this block of aluminum, you get the corner braces. So that is cut out of that. And then this plate that comes off, which are all down here, they then reuse that to make, you know, additional plates like this. So nothing, very little is wasted on this. And then of course all the shavings and stuff are recycled. But they're doing all this in-house now, which is way cool. All right, what are we making here?
We're making the corner brackets.
All right, this hinge is finished. This new design is so much stronger and a little bit lighter than the old style of using the gussets on them. A lot cleaner too. I love it. We got all the panels on. All the hinges are perfectly aligned. Heck yeah.
Good.
Now Alan and I are redoing my little back tray that I put my wolf packs on. Because I did this at home, I cut it with crap tools, and so we're going to take out some weight that I've got back here, and Alan's gonna make it pretty.
Redo it. But as we do that, I'm going to show you one of our coolest additions this year. It's our Tiger stop, and this has the capability to serve as a distance stop. So for example, we're going to cut those to 15 inches. I just tell it, hey, I want 15 inches, and it'll go to that position.
What?
And I'll just cut against it. But at the same time, most of our production stuff, so we'll preload in the system based on the orders that we have, all of the details from the order number and all the cuts that we're going to have for each of our customers, and we preload it in that system, and it'll just start feeding the bars, so it cuts a lot quicker. It just
That's cool.
Goes super fast.
I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah. So it's a neat system, and it allows us to get a lot more productivity. So love it.
All right, we got the new frame put together, and it is already so much lighter than the other thing that I just pieced together in my garage with leftovers. So that's going to be excellent. So I can show you a little better what I'm doing with this now that we're making it fresh. These little brackets that they have, they actually fit perfectly inside the bottom of these little cutouts in the wolf pack. So I just position them there, and then my wolf pack goes there, and then that kind of locks it in place, and I just take some bungees and make sure that it's secure. And then since I use the same hinges that they use for the swing ups, once this is mounted in the back of the Gladiator, I can swing this up out of the way if I need access to something back there. That is such a cool touch that they did. They laser etched that in there for me, and that's just freaking awesome. I love it. Yeah. Now we just need to bolt the various accessories on it, handles, my fire extinguisher mount, my rotopacks, all that good stuff. And I'll deal with lights and stuff after I get the tin on top so I can make sure they're in the right spot. But I love it. Absolutely love it. This is now installed. It just bolts to the rail in the back. If I need to access, you know, get something out of my batteries or do something, I can just swing it up out of the way. I feel kind of bad putting all my old rotopacks and mounts on this thing because it's all so pretty and new, but my stuff is dirty. Perfect. All right, the rack is done. The height is going to be perfect for for the tent that I'm putting on there. Everything is just more dialed in. I mean, I love it. I'm so excited. All right, time to head home, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna go pick up the tent. So I'll see you then. All right, this is the new setup. Got the new tent installed. It is the Global Road Outdoors, the Aegis 2. Obviously, it's a flat wedge style tent, and I can't wait to sleep in this thing. I think it fits on the Gladiator really, really well. I'm super pumped. Let me show you the inside. To open it, just these two latches, and then lift it up. And that's really all there is to it. I mean, I don't think you can have a faster setup at camp. Inside here, the first thing I did was take the mattress that comes with them out. There is no good mattress that comes in a wedge rooftop tent. There's just not, unless the tent comes with an inflatable memory foam mattress. So that's what I did. I took my mattress out of my old tent. It's this Lost Horizons 4.5-inch inflatable memory foam. So it's got memory foam padding and it inflates, and it's the most comfortable mattress I've ever slept on. But with it deflated, I can keep all of my bedding in here. My pillows, I keep two pillows. One's an inflatable, one's this climate pillow, but the ladder stores up in here, so everything stays in here. I don't have to haul anything else with me. It's all right here. So that's awesome. Inside here, you've got storage pockets up top. You've also got an LED light strip up top that I've got to. I want to permanently wire USB power down into the bed because that's the way I had it in my old tent. I just got to figure out how to get the USB wire up here seamlessly. Tons of headroom up in here. I think this is gonna work great. I love the fact that it has this rain fly here to protect from the rain hitting the windows and stuff. A lot of wedge style tents don't have that feature. Also comes with a boot bag that you can clip on the outside, like right there. You can put the little boot bag up and little storage pockets and stuff, or you can, shoes go there, you go inside. Let me set the ladder up and show you how that works. The ladder just hooks in here, and then boom. That's all there is to it. And climb on in. And I've got so much headroom in here. I can easily get up on my knees without hitting my head. Love all the mesh pockets just to store phones and keys and, you know, whatever. I absolutely love this tent. The tent comes with T-tracks all the way around, so you know you can easily mount auxiliary lighting back here. You know, maybe I don't know if you would want to put a full awning on this, but you could definitely put you know, maybe a small lightweight awning on this. I'm not sure. I haven't investigated the weight rating of these the T-tracks here. But I think I'm going to put some lights here that shine down on the bed for, you know, for my kitchen. The top is nice and flat. It does come with kind of roof bars that you can mount to the top. So you could, you know, mount a kayak up there. You could mount mountain bikes up there, or whatever. On the Gladiator, it'd be kind of hard to get down as tall as it is, but you could. But I'm thinking that's a killer spot for, you know, maybe a thin 200-watt solar panel. Not sure yet what I'm going to do with that, but it's got some pretty sweet potential. But I mean, it mounts to the rack incredibly well. I'm just so thrilled with the rack. But it's got these little mounting tabs here, and the mounting bracket for the tent just slipped right down in there, and didn't have to fiddle with clamps or anything like that. Worked incredibly well. But I'm just so stupid excited about this setup, and I can't wait to get out on the trail and put this to use. Putting this down is just as easy as putting it up, which is one of the reasons why I went with this style tent. I loved my clamshell, but I just wanted to try something different and you know, see what the wedge style life was all about, because it is a little bit faster to set up and take down compared to the clamshell, which is exponentially faster to set up and tear down than a, you know, traditional soft shell tent. So, oh, whoops. And boom, that's it. It's just that fast. That's awesome. Things that I still need to do. I've got all my old lights here. They're still wired up, but I've got new lights coming from Morimoto Lighting, so I'm not going to hook these up until those get in. But I do have still my rock lights that mount under here for the, you know, the bed lighting. Then I'll have ambers here pointing backwards. I'll have some little wide white lights here that shine down. I'll have some wide beam lights here that shine out here for side lighting when I'm on the trail at night. We'll try to dual wire those so they also can be used for camp lighting. We'll see about that. But I just think I think it's going to be incredibly functional and awesome. And one really cool thing about the rack, Extrusion Overland actually has this whole thing as a prepackaged kit on their website, and it's called the Ozark Overland Adventures Edition, which I was crazy excited when they told me they were gonna, you know, prepackage this and have the Ozark Overland Adventures Edition rack for Gladiators. So that's pretty cool. So if you own a Gladiator and you want this rack because it is absolutely freaking awesome, you know, go to the website and it's on there. Ozark Overland Adventures edition, and you can just buy it, the whole thing, just boom. So that's awesome. So thanks, Extrusion Overland for that. But let me know in the comments what you think. I like the setup. I very much do. I like, you know, I can push the tent as far back as I want. This provides a little bit of rain cover for my fridge, better than my old tent did. And so it's a little bit wider than my old tent up here. So everything in the back kind of has, you know, a built-in umbrella, which that's great. So I'm hoping that, I think that's gonna be awesome. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like the new setup? Did you like the 3/4 height rack and the other tent better than this? Or do you like this setup? I'm anxious to try it out and, you know, follow along, subscribe. I'll be honest, I'll let you know how it works and which style tent I like better. But I'm really excited about this one. So if you would, give the video a like, subscribe if you're not. Like I said, check out our Patreon if you like what we're doing and you want to support us. Gain access to special events, special content, all of our GPS data. Patreon links in the description. And for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.